Honorable ACS ma'am, Srimati Valsa Nair ma'am, CO Dharavi, Shri Srinivas sir, my colleague Vikram Kumar, Additional Commissioner MMRDA, Ravindran, MD Jal Jeevan Mission, my senior officers from MHADA, Borikar, Shambarkar, Sandeep Maheshwari, Rajiv Gupta, Ravi Gupta ji. And firstly, I would like to congratulate ILETS for hosting this special event and primarily focusing upon MHADA and the housing segment as far as Mumbai and Maharashtra is concerned. I guess already Honorable Minister and our ACS has already sounded our way forward, and subsequent to this opening ceremony, we have a panel discussion where I would be speaking a little more. So not taking much time, I would just like to highlight upon 2-3 points pertaining to MHADA and pertaining to the private sector as far as redevelopment is concerned. It's a matter of pride to be associated with this organization, which has a history of almost 75 years since the formation of the Mumbai Housing Board in 1949. MHADA was set up in 1977. And in this path of 75 years, we have constructed almost 9 lakh houses, 2.25 lakh houses in Mumbai. And yet, our commitment to provide affordable housing to the citizens and protect the tenant rights is still something on which we have to work very hard upon. As Madam mentioned, that it's not only the question of construction of houses, but the aspect of affordability, sustainability, and innovation in terms of technology and promoting green technology and even using AI for this purpose is the next goal on which we will be working in the coming years. Our focus remains the same with a slight change, and now it has come down to a vertical growth through redevelopment, considering that Mumbai is a landlocked city and with limited geographical boundaries. The challenge, as everyone knows, is rapid urbanization, the growing population, scarcity of land, scattered buildings, and most importantly, in redevelopment, the existing buildings which are there have already consumed FSI of more than 3. In all this, government has played a very proactive role in the last few years, and there have been many amendments made in the DCR. The FSI has been enhanced, and most importantly, as far as redevelopment is concerned, the compensation policy for the landowners, which was something as a limiting factor, has been taken care of by the amendment in 79A, whereby initially the compensation that we used to pay used to be 100 times of the rent in case of a forceful acquisition. Now that has been redesigned as 25% of the ready-reckoner rate or 15% of the built-up pre-sale value, whichever is higher. And in all this, the goal of MHADA gets even more strengthened to promote redevelopment, optimize land use, and integrate modern planning process. Now, as I say this, it is, I would also like to mention that there was a panel discussion the previous day where Srinivas sir was also present, and we were all talking about the constraints in terms of Mumbai, the land availability, and most importantly, the other burning issue which was mentioned by Madam also, that the affordability index as far as Mumbai is concerned. In spite of all the interventions, we are still at 51, which is much higher than the 30 which is prescribed in terms of, your total salary and what is the percentage of the income that is going for the housing segment. Second is, initially we were more focused on individual redevelopment, but in the last 1-2 years, the government priority has been to encourage cluster redevelopment, both in the 114 layouts which belong to MHADA, and also the redevelopment of the CES buildings, which is in the island city. As a result, through the housing department, Cabinet approved a few proposals, namely Abudya Nagar, Motilal Nagar was second case, GTB Nagar, though not through Cabinet, was also approved as a cluster approach. 2 more projects are in the pipeline, Bandra Reclamation and Adarsh Nagar. The most iconic project of redevelopment under 33.7, obviously under 33.9, Kamathipura, is almost on the verge of being floated as a tender. But I see to it that the private players and the private real estate stakeholders also have a very pivotal role to play in the coming years. As mentioned that, there's a projection that the needs of Mumbai, especially in terms of affordable housing is concerned, would only increase. And though Mumbai has registered a very high growth in terms of sales, yet the question of providing affordable housing, which is below 65 lakhs as far as Mumbai is concerned, as per the RBI norms, is something that on which all of us has to work upon. And this is where institutions like MHADA and SRA come into picture, because our priority is to provide houses to the economically downtrodden and the poor people, especially in the category of the EWS and the LIG. And as previously Srinivas sir had also said in an event that, like maybe the thrust would also have to change for the rental housing in the city. I would only request everyone present here, Government of Maharashtra through our ACS Housing and the Honorable Minister, we are working on changing the policies to make it more attractive to achieve our goals. But unless the private sector also comes forward in a very proactive manner to take up redevelopment either under 33.7 or 33.5 as far as MHADA is concerned, and also see to it that primarily for the affordable housing sector, for the EWS and the LIG category, the pricing is such that more and more people can buy the houses. With that introductory note, I would like to thank ELITS and eGov and even the sponsor for this event, Raymond's Reality, for hosting this event and calling us for the inaugural session. Thereafter in the day, we have a lot of panel discussions, so I think there are a lot of ideas would be floating in and the suggestions would be coming through. So once again, thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.